starting a business in this economic climate can be a real success. Right now I want to tell you about Metro Technology Center, some of their programs, and starting a business at Metro Tech's Business Incubators in partnership with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce. Reinaldo Diaz is with me, and he's the director of the South Incubator at Metro Tech. And Reinaldo, let's talk about this incubator concept and how this can grow small, successful businesses.
Well, the statistics show that a business, after 3 years, most of the business, they disappear. And one of the reasons is because they don't have either the financial strength or they are not prepared to run the business. The business incubator is designed to bring in the companies, and they stay with us with 3 years. Well, by the time they get to the third year, they have 87% survival, and instead of 87% of going or disappearing. So, and in there, that's the reason why is because they only have one bill to worry about it, and everything else is in there. They have one-on-one consulting, they have a printer, fax, copier machine that they share with other people, and the telephone is included, the electricity, everything. So they pay one bill and they concentrate on growing the business, and that's the reason why this concept really can provide this success.
Reinaldo, how long has the business incubator concept been implemented at Metro Tech?
At Metro Tech, we opened in January 2008. 2009, and based on that, because the Hispanic Chamber wanted to reach the Hispanic community, and Metro Tech wanted to reach the Hispanic community, and instead of having two entities duplicating services, we united, and that's what we're doing.
As we were talking about before the program, that can create such synergy.
Yes, absolutely.
To have those two entities working together so that you don't have duplicity, for one thing, and the energy is being really concentrated where it needs to be toward mutual benefit and growth.
Absolutely. And on top of that is we are the only career tech right now that is offering this kind of service to the Hispanic community. I mean, we have all the classes that we offer in there, they are all in Spanish. The one-on-one consultation is a person that, two people we are in there, we are bilingual, so if the person not necessarily have to speak Spanish, but, we can help the entire community. But the thing is that we are the only one that offer, and it's not, one here and one there. I mean, we have a system that twice a year we offer a series of classes for the business owners. So,
well, let's talk about maybe a typical business that you're working with, and how this incubator is working on an extremely practical basis, as you were illustrating a moment ago, but maybe a little more specifically how business goes through this process.
Well, the first thing is that if somebody comes in with just an idea, they don't know where to go with that idea, what kind of licenses they need. I mean, they just come in and they say, could you help me? Of course, we sit down, we find out exactly what they want, what is the idea they have. We go through the assessment process to make sure that are you sure that this is what you really want to do? And then from there we go and start finding out all the licenses they need, all the places that they need to go, how much they need to spend. We go through the process of making them understanding why do you need a business plan? People that say, oh, I only need it to get a loan, and that's not true. A business plan is your roadmap to your business. So we go through the process with them, and we encourage them to take our classes, which help them to grab, the idea of the business a little bit further, deeper into what they are getting themselves into, so they can understand that, a business is not just what appears in the software that is easy to get in and you're gonna be rich tomorrow. I mean, I wish it was like that. I mean, some business they are, but not all of them.
And working in conjunction with the Hispanic Chamber of Commerce, the expertise that's brought together, I would think that would make the classes themselves very unique.
Absolutely, yes. And the opportunity they get for the business incubator people, as well as the business owners in the community, that's an opportunity for them to do network. So they get the opportunity to tell people what kind of products they have, and to get, so that way people buy from people they know. And that's what we're trying to encourage them. Come to us and let's do some networking, so that way you can promote your business.
So as the business is going through this incubator process, the Chamber of Commerce becomes a networking vehicle.
Absolutely. Yes, sir. That's the one of the chamber looking at everything that we're doing. They say, well, how about giving them the first, when they are in the incubator, they get the first year for free membership to encourage them to do network within. I mean, the chamber right now have over 400 companies. Great opportunity for these people to do network.
And I notice also here state tax exemption.
Yes, sir. If they start the incubator in a business, they start the business it has to be certified by the state of Oklahoma, which we are. So if they start the business in a certified business incubator, for the moment you start to the time you graduate, up to 5 years, the companies, they don't have to pay the state income tax, which is a huge savings for some of the startup companies.
So this is literally, well, I think incubator is a good word in this case.
Yes, yes.
Because you are creating an environment.
Absolutely, and that's what we're trying to promote too, because I mean, from the moment you walk in, it's just all business. You have the Hispanic chamber in there. They have several offices when you have people working and interacting with business, and in the same way, on the other side, where we have the business incubator, you have people that they come in asking for help. We have a research center where they can come in and check the emails, or if they need to type their resume, if they don't have a computer, they can do it in there. I mean, it's just an environment that is friendly but professional, and they get that as soon as they walk in.
And I'm just thinking, this is so innovative. How did this concept come about? How was it decided that, we really need to do that here? I'm sure there was a process.
Yes, well, I mean, it begins with the partnership or the relationship that Metro Tech had with the Hispanic Chamber going back all the way to the 2000. As a matter of fact, the executive director of the Hispanic Chamber used to work for Metro Tech as one of our instructors. And he developed that relationship with the superintendent, and they start talking, and that's how the idea came about. And say, you are reaching the Hispanic community. Once again, we want to reach the Hispanic community. Why don't we unify and find out that, yes, there is a need out there for Hispanic business. They needed help. They needed to know a little bit more about business and how to grow and take it to the next level, and that's how the business incubator came about.
It seems to me like this may become a template that other chambers can, in other words, the system that you all are developing, I think can eventually, what do you see as the future of that?
I think that, as it's not a secret that the Hispanic community keep growing more and more, and I see that as these business-minded people coming together, I mean, this is going to grow. This is going to be, I see that here in the state of Oklahoma, probably can't see in any of the major cities having this kind of entity where people can come in and have a place where they can start the business and start it the right way. And that's what the emphasis is, start your business the right way.
And the Technology Center, I mean, it could be expanded to other Chamber of Commerce. It seems like one of the powerful things about this is bringing in the hands-on capabilities of individuals who are members of the Chamber, who understand networking, they understand how business works, and then being able to work closely hand in hand, as you're saying, with the instructors in the classes.
Yes. Well, and this is the other part that we have done, is we go into the community to some of these Hispanic business owners that are successful and that they're already ahead of everybody else, and we invite them to come to our center and start teaching the classes for us. So they are the teachers. You have people like Chelinos, Felix Peretti, who is the owner of a furniture store. Of course, Chelinos, he owns restaurants, and we have people who are CPAs and so on and so forth. So we invite them to come in and teach the business classes that we have.
So you're bringing in the reality of a business, not just the theory, and not the theory isn't good, but the hands-on reality. And tell me a little about the impact that is achieved when classes receive this kind of information.
Well, it is amazing because you see on the face of these people when they're looking at the instructor teaching the class, and the instructor go like, you know what, I went through this, I went through that, and they go like, and for us it's like we want them to see that if they went through that and they made it, they can also go and make it high, as high as they want if they follow their direction. So, and that's what we're trying to do, mingle the community together.
Reinaldo, thank you so much. Our time's gone very quickly. Reinaldo Diaz, who's the director of the South Incubator at Metro Tech, Metro Technology Centers. Thanks for being with us.
Thanks.